So this story came across my YouTube recommended videos, and I haven't seen this in its entirety. So just a little bit of it because I want to see exactly what she said, and I want to react to it in real time if I can. And I want to see if what she said was really as bad as they say it is. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Let's hit it.
To know where all the cholos are at in Los Angeles, 18th Street, Florencia. Where's the leadership at? Because you guys are all
The vice mayor of Cudahy is under federal investigation tonight for this controversial video obtained exclusively by Fox News.
In it, she appears to call several times for local gang members to defend their territory from ICE.
Fox 7's Matthew Seedorf joins us now live from Cudahy with the shocking video. Matthew.
Yeah, the vice mayor today not answering any of our text calls or emails as her video gains national attention.
whoever's the leadership over there, just get your members in order.
An explosive TikTok video now the center of a possible FBI investigation in LA County.
Don't be trying to claim no block, no nothing if you're not showing up right now.
For about 90 seconds, City of Cudahy Vice Mayor Cynthia Gonzalez calls on gang members to defend their territory from ICE.
You guys are all about territory, and this is 18th Street, and this is Florencia. You guys tag everything up, claiming hood. And now that your hood's being invaded by the biggest gang there is, there ain't a peep out of you.
Before I finish, let me say this, and hopefully it doesn't come across the wrong way. From one standpoint, what she says, if she's saying if I'm thinking like she's talking, I see where she's coming from. Because a lot of us, we know we grew up in the hood and there are gangs everywhere. Little YNs or whatever gangs that are in your city terrorizing, terrorizing neighborhoods. Quick to shoot at, cause harm to someone who looks like them, who lives in the same neighborhood, going through the same problems of racism or economic problems, drugs flooding the community. Whatever the heck we've all complained about while we were in said neighborhoods. We would say you're quick to do that to your own folk, but then when someone comes into your neighborhood and wants to cause problems, you don't say nothing. Right? Like, you know how people say, man, they come in here and like Tamir Rice or George Floyd, all this kind of stuff. When these problems were happening, nobody, you know what I'm saying? We say that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody in the gang community, young culture, are out here defending, not talking about going out here and just, shooting up federal agents. Oh, hell no. But, defending your neighbors. Remember, like the Black Panthers. Remember, the Panthers used to get in trouble back in the day because they would bear arms to protect their neighborhood from police and anybody else who would come in and do things they ain't got no business doing in the Black communities. And so the feds would make sure they shut them down or destroy them down to like two nubs. You don't have that nowadays because these youngsters don't have the elders or the leadership to teach them about how to protect their community. All these youngsters know how to do is to destroy their communities. So on that aspect, and that aspect alone, like I said, I see what she's saying, but let's continue.
The controversial video was shared last week and has since been deleted, along with these Facebook posts obtained by Fox before they were also.
Let's see. Cynthia Gonzalez. Does anybody know any lawyer that works for the ACLU? I'm working with a lawyer currently, but I also believe that this is a First Amendment right issue and want to get support from as many folks as possible. I need a lawyer. The FBI just came to my house. Damn, you ain't got no lawyer? You a mayor? Ain't got no lawyer? What? You ain't got no lawyer and retainer, or do you not have no money? Because if you got money, you can find a lawyer. And if you in politics, you should be able to get a hold of somebody in the ACLU. It's just that You said something that everybody don't agree with. That's the issue here. Not, yeah, people, not, people are like don't want to see ICE. You got people jumping in front of ICE vehicles, throwing rocks at them, cussing them out, calling them N-words, all this kind of stuff. But when you tell gangs, local inner city terrorists, to go after the federal government, yeah, it's gonna be a little tough for for someone to have your back. Kind of reminiscent of Malcolm X and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. No. Yeah, Elijah Muhammad, who when Malcolm X, when the Kennedys got killed, and he said, well, chickens come home to roost. Oh my God, they ostracized that dude and kicked him up out of Islam, out of the nation, because he said something. As much as they talk about the government and white power, and saying racism and stuff like that, when Malcolm X said that was like too far. You understand what I'm saying? If anybody wants to please DM me. I need a lawyer. FBI just came to my house. Okay. All right, so let's go. Keep going.
So taken down. The vice mayor writing, "I need a lawyer. The FBI just came to my house," saying it was about a TikTok video that I made that went viral, literally a TikTok, adding she believes this is a First Amendment rights issue.
And they're using our brown bodies to avoid the conversation that this administration is a failure.
Gonzalez seen earlier this month at a press conference with LA area mayors.
She's a personal friend. I know her. I know that she wouldn't call for violence.
Nearby Huntington Park Mayor Arturo Flores condemns Gonzalez's video.
Words are important, and so you have to be very careful about what you say and how you say it.
While now urging local police to verify identities of those believed to be federal agents.
So now am I able to operate with impunity? Am I able to tackle you right now?
Telling officers to pull over those without license plates for possible immigration operations.
If a caravan's coming in to our community, 4 or 5 vehicles, what I expect is for a vetting to happen of who those individuals are.
We're out there like fighting our turf, protecting our people. And like, where you at?
The vice mayor not returning our calls, but a spokesperson from the city of Cudahy shared this written statement with Fox 11, saying they're aware of recent comments made by Vice Mayor Cynthia Gonzalez on social media. The comments made by the vice mayor reflect her personal views and do not represent the views or official position of the city of Cudahy. We also reached out to every other single city council member here. So far, all we've had back is that one written statement. Reporting live tonight, Matthew Seedorf, Fox 11 News.
So Matthew say that video has gone viral, and if you've looked at it, have you looked at the comments? Does she respond to people in the comments?
Yeah, the only comments that we've seen from her are on Facebook. The only response at all, really, in that now deleted video. We haven't seen any sort of response from her as this video is gaining national attention in other places like Twitter and on Instagram.
And you've seen the video from beginning to end, Matthew. Is there a really obvious threat? Is she calling for violence?
She does mention defending territory. She names those gangs by name. It's up to interpretation, I guess, and that is the active investigation taking place, whether or not that will classify as a threat.
All right, Matthew Seedorf, thank
you. Interesting. So, like he said, it's about interpretation. She said she called for the gangs to defend the turf from the ICE agents. Again, you're talking about defending the turf against federal agents, not against other gangs who's trying to come in and terrorize the neighborhood. You're talking about federal agents, whether you like it or not. They've been told by the president and Homeland Security people, Board of Czar people, to come in and do some raids. And it's simple as that, backed by, the president or Constitution or whatever legal law they want to fall behind. They can do it. Yeah, calling on gangs to do that, that's not the thing to do, man. Like I said, on the flip side, being a devil's advocate, I see what she's saying, but that ain't what you want to do because you're calling on people. Here's what's dangerous about that. It's kind of like you'll see like the old mafia, any mafia shows or movies where people hire or ask for a favor from the mafia boss or those who work for the mob to help them because who knows, someone is trying to take their business, infringing on their business. Some little kids might be running off customers, little thugs or little hooligans are doing something and or got a gambling debt or something. They call on the mob or the mafia to help them out. And in the beginning, they're like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll defend you. We'll help you out. We'll get you out of this jam. But then once it's done, they come back to collect. Because you didn't call on the police or the National Guard or, Girl Scouts. You called on people who are prone to violence to protect and defend the neighborhood. Once they get law enforcement out of there, ICE agents or whoever else, up out the neighborhood, that gives them free reign to terrorize you even more with impunity, pretty much, because they're criminals. They're violent. They're gang members. That's what they do. So they're not gonna turn over a new leaf, pray to Jesus, pray to God, and say thank you for giving us this opportunity to do the right thing. We're gonna turn over and be a righteous group. No, that's not what they do. And it's not what they're gonna do. But anyway, so yeah. So bottom line, she's wrong for what she's saying, and she should know better. She's a freaking vice mayor who probably won't have a job too much longer. But anyway, with that being said, tell me what you think. Leave your comments below, share with the world. Let's have an intelligent conversation. You know how we do around here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you maybe a couple of minutes out your day, but it means the world here at this channel. If you would like to support the channel financially, man, you can give a super thanks, super chat, super stickers, and go to that description box and check out. There's a couple of links you can click on to help support us that way. Now, if you like something tangible for your dollars, which a lot of people do, man, go to marlonmorales.com and check out all our luxury items or hit that shop button below. We got fragrances that last all day, beard products, silk products, handbags, much more. Check it out. You would not be disappointed. And with that being said, I'll leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.